Hello everyone. We are at the second video of my series about the Weedhopper, and in this video we will talk about the restoration process. You can see now the machine is ready. I finally achieved to bring it home. As you can see, it will be his new home, and now we'll explain what I have done to reshape the thing. Now I have a bit of a checklist on my phone because I fear to forget something, as you can see. So then, the first thing, it was some minor repair on the sails. The sails was the better thing of the entire airplane that I bought, but it was a little tear here. Maybe you can see from a higher perspective here. Then I put some adhesive Decron here for to do the repair, and then I put some glue, the sail glue, a nitrocellulosic glue, to keep it tight and to build a film of glue that will prevent, hopefully, the corners to peel off. I could have rounded these edges. Maybe would be better, but I don't know. Let's see if they hold. Now you can see the sail is pretty tight, but it has not been very easy because the sail sat inside the box for a long time. In general, the condition is good. Here you can see another small repair here, but I have to remove this thing that I think is doing nothing, so I will remove it, and that's it. The sail part has been quite easy. You can see here there is something to stretch more, but anyway I will have to dismantle the sail again to mount the aileron rings here, but it will be another story and another episode. I think I would say about this set of sails that this is no ordinary Weedhopper, because as you can see it has a full double surface wing with a double set of spars. So the introduction of the wing is a complete surface completely separated from the exoducts. This is significant that the wing is, I guess, will be slightly faster, it will glide slightly better, and it will help me out with my idea of adding ailerons. Because, in the standard Weedhopper, it was an hybrid two surface, one surface wing, and this part was acting, like a flap, substantially. The single surface area. So we will see. I don't know if this is a genuine Weedhopper project, this kind of wings. Maybe you guys are more expert and will give me some insight or some advice on it. But I think it will be a great add. Let's see the engine. It is a 503 single spark and single carburetor. I rebuilt the carburetor. Sorry, I don't want the sun to blind the camera. I rebuilt the carburetor with his own kit. Then I opened the top pan and checked that everything is fine. You can see the photo. It is almost brand new. The seller taught me that this motor, after the rebuild, had 10 hours, and I honestly believe it is true. I changed the reduction oil to the EP extreme pressure 85 140, something like that, I remember, and that's it. Here you can see there is a small paracord. What is it? This is a small safety feature small and reliable and cheap safety feature, because when this motor is cold, I can't manage to start it from the inside of the cockpit because there is not enough room to activate this handle. So I have to do it from the outside, from here. And you can see then I can activate the brakes with a cord, but you know, I felt a little uncomfortable. So what I did, I strapped this paracord here in the spark plugs, and then when I start the motor from outside the vehicle, I'll tie this little cord to my waist. I will use some kind of carabiner, I don't know, I think. So, should the motor rev up and the airplane fly and go by its own, with this little link to my waist, I will rip off these spark plug cords in order to kill the motor. Very simple, very effective, and you know, it gives me peace of mind. Okay, the fuel system. I entirely rebuilt the fuel system. Now I will change this tank with two 30-liter tanks in order to have double the range. But anyway, you can see I added a gas collector, a glass one, so I can see if the fuel is dirty, and I even can dump the dirtier part of the fuel system. Then I come to this other side. I put an auxiliary fuel pump, an electric one. This is a Facet 4006 that tops at theoretically at 0.4 bar of pressure. This is a boost pressure pump that will give a hand to the standard suction pump to deliver the fuel to the motor. Now, fuel starving is the #1 reason of motor out in two-stroke motors. So it's very important to be sure, at least during takeoff and landing, that we have fuel pressure. Using a suction pump, we are more likely to build a vapor lock inside the fuel system, and we are not 100% sure that the pump itself will deliver the right amount of fuel to the carburetor, because we start the motor, maybe we have a slightly faulty pump, then we are at idle or at low RPM on the ground and it works fine. Then let's assume that the pump is not anymore able to deliver the right amount of fuel at full throttle. Okay, we are on the ground. We tried the motor at full RPM and it runs fine, because the carburetor bowl is acting as a reservoir of fuel. But we can't we don't know that the fuel level is slowly going down, because the pump is not enough to keep up with the motor request of fuel. Then we are happy because we have seen our motor going full RPM, and we take off. We take off, and in the middle of the takeoff, the motor starts, and this happened. I'm grateful to Bank Aries to have provided me with the permission to post this video. You will find in the description the link to the full video, where it describes exactly what happened
and why an electric fuel pump didn't help to avoid this accident. He decided not to activate it on takeoff for legit reasons, but let's go to his video to check out what happened, and maybe share with us your ideas about. Thank you again, Ben. With sharing your experience, you will be really helpful for a lot of us.
So I added a boost pump in order I will only activate it during takeoff and landings, and it will help to prevent vapor locks because it builds pressure inside the tubes. It doesn't suction the fuel, reducing the pressure, and will make me sure that at least during takeoff and landings the carburetor will receive the fuel. This can be also activated mid-flight if you experience some roughness in the motor. It could be beneficial to activate the pump if the problem is fuel starvation. And then, in order to improve safety even more, I added a small pressure gauge right here. So even on the ground and in the air, I can always check the fuel pressure right here, right before the carburetor. For this kind of carburetor, we will need between 0.2 and 0.4 of pressure. This motor right now is pretty healthy because even at low RPM it doesn't go below 0.2. At a full throttle it sits around 0.38. With the fuel pump on, it will go beyond this threshold, so eventually some drop of fuel will be dumped out of the carburetor and you will experience some richness in the motor. But I prefer this than and be safe that I will not experience fuel starvation during takeoffs or landings, because maybe if you have to go around you need the full throttle. I added a LED bulb, and now it makes more light and the battery is happy. So now then I added a variometer. I added a CHT. This was already present, but the probe was not working, so I swapped it. And a CHT to monitor the top end. Then I checked and changed all the bolts because just to be sure. Another thing, I drilled some more holes here in order to give more throw to the rudder. Did the same for the elevator. Here you can see there were another hole, and that's it. Another thing is this piece of bungee that will act as a trim in flight. I have in mind to build an adjustable one, a better one, so I can adjust in flight the attitude of the airplane. But for now, it will do its job. I will try this beauty soon. I had the occasion to run this thing on the ground last week, but it was really foggy, so I didn't dare to take off. On top of that, there was a lot of crosswind, so operating near the ground was not the safest thing. So I only hopped a bit, some centimeter up, but today we will try it. Today or next week we will see. To conclude, I would like to thank the Weedhopper owners group on Facebook because it is full of people with a vast knowledge of this venerable machine, and they helped me a lot during this project and even before I started this journey with this machine. So thank you guys, and I hope to receive even more advices from you.
Because of the weather and wind condition, the first flight took place only the day after. I will share the video on a separate clip, even in order not to took this video too long and maybe bother you guys. So thank you again and see you to next video with the first flight. See you soon.